Hey guys, thanks for checking out the Commander's Compendium. If you'd like, you can see the deck building portion of this video. Link is below. Also, be sure to like and subscribe if you like the content. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright guys, here we go. This is Commander's Compendium. I am your host, Daniel Moody, hopefully your guide to all things Commander. Now, there's a link in the description of us building the deck. We're playing Maelstrom Wanderer today. Oh, against Oloro. Yeah, so we're playing Maelstrom Wanderer. This is something new I'm trying. I wanted to build the deck and kind of show you my thought process, at least when I'm building online. It's a little different than how I build in paper because, online you can filter through your collection. But, I thought I might give you guys a little insight. I don't have a huge collection online, but I have some powerful cards. So we're playing against Oloro, Ageless Ascetic. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 2 life. Whenever you gain life, you can pay 1. If he's in play, you can pay 1. Draw a card. Each opponent loses 1 life. I found that most Oloro decks, though, just they really don't play Oloro. They just kind of sit there and draw. We have a pretty good hand. We have a turn 3 Hedron Archive. We could even cast Kydel if we wanted to, but I think we're going to do the Hedron Archive. It's just more likely going to get us more mana on the turn after. So let's go ahead and throw this out. So far, not too much here. Yeah, so basically the reason I'm running Risk-Course Expertise, I didn't really go into this much in the previous video, but the reason I'm running Maelstrom Wanderer is because of Risk-Course Expertise. This is just the sweetest card. 6 mana, draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control, and you can cast a card for free that costs 5 or less from your hand. It's just so much value. Well, that was pretty good for him. We'll pass on the Misty. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and drop Kydel. So right now, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're looking at Maelstrom Wanderer next turn. He'll probably tap down our Hedron Archive, yep. Let's see what he does here. Now, if he taps out a blue, I'm definitely just running Maelstrom Wanderer out. I'm probably going to do it anyway because of... so it looks like we're playing against Planeswalkers. This is sweet, man. I love me some Planeswalkers. I uploaded a deck fairly recently playing against... let's go ahead and fetch a trop. Yeah, playing against or playing as a Traxa with Planeswalkers. It's just so much fun. Here, he's got 3 cards in hand. I think I'm just going to run out this Sphinx. Now, obviously, we're doing a lot of damage to ourselves, but I think we could do a lot in turn. Yeah, let's draw 2. Oh, well, yeah. Deck seems to be performing as it should. Armageddon. Interesting. Is he going to try to Armageddon us? Geddon would be pretty good, but if we can draw... I mean, we have a Hedron Archive out. So he floated some. Yeah, I don't think that Geddon was that great for you, buddy. He will be able to slowly kill us, though, with this Sorin. But, I mean, we're already at 5 mana. I can drop this Thragtusk and gain some life. And if I'm drawing cards with this Consecrated Sphinx. I'm not sure how good that Geddon was. Wow, look at that. Oh, this deck. This deck is crazy. So, he just reeled a Narset Transcendent. I wonder if he's going to play it here. There's a Soul Ring. I would say that it's kind of insane that we may be able to win through a Geddon, but I'm not sure if that was the most appropriate if that was the best timed Armageddon. So we didn't hit anything there. We'll see if we can win anyway. Hit a land. 5. Could run out Thragtusk. I think we can do all this. If I play this, I'll have 1 left over. Tap it for 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I want to get this Gilded Lotus and Thragtusk out this turn. So let's play the Mana Vault. Play the Lotus. I could alternatively play this Elder and Treasure Cruise, but I need another beater out, and Thragtusk kind of protects himself by creating another token. I need to start beating down his Planeswalkers. He'll probably opt to get an emblem from Tamio. So Tamio, yeah, we want to draw. So Tamio reads -8, you get an emblem with you have no maximum hand size, and whenever a card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, you may return it to your hand. So that's going to allow him to just basically cast spells over and over. He just revealed a Karn. Interesting. Okay. Sorin, once he gets to 9, he can get a 1/1 vampire for equal to his life total. And they have lifelink. And then Narset, once she hits 9, you get an emblem with your opponents can't cast non-creature spells. I really need to take care of that one, but we're going to hit Maelstrom Wanderer next turn, so yeah, that's not going to stop me, buddy. Right? No. 4. Yeah, we're still off. I got to hit Narset, though. She's at 9. Yeah. I mean, alternatively, I could hit Sorin. I could hit Tamio to keep her from embleming. Let's hit Narset, though. The Tamio, maybe I can beat. I don't know if I can beat the Narset, though, if she hits her emblem. I could go Rishkars into Garruk. 1, 2, 4, 7. Yeah. Draw 3, play Garruk, make a beast, and pass the turn. So next turn we can hit Wanderer. It's a pretty intense game, honestly. Pretty interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our opponent has 5 mana. If he doesn't hit a land here, then it's probably pretty good for us. We know he has a Karn in hand. Wow. Yeah, this is we're playing against a pretty sweet deck. So basically Planeswalkers, and it looks like a lot of board wipes probably, if I had to guess. I'm kind of surprised our opponent didn't get the emblem for Tamio and then play Day of Judgment. That seems like that would be very good against us. So I guess as we were building the deck, I said I wanted less interaction than most decks normally want in Commander, because I am playing Maelstrom Wanderer. I just want to ramp out and produce threats and hit my opponent as hard as possible. I think this game is kind of showing us that maybe we want a little. Like, I could definitely see a Chaos Warp and Beast Within in the deck. So with Sorin, or excuse me, with Narset, he revealed a Johnny Steadfast. He just hit an Elspeth Tyrell as well. So I assume one of these Planeswalkers is coming out now. Maybe the Elspeth, so we can have some blockers. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So we will not pay. Take 1 and drop this land. So let's run out Maelstrom Wanderer. Green, blue, green. Let's see what we hit. I really think we need to hit something good. Oh, that's a good one. Soul the Harvest. So it's got Trample. Cultivate. Search for lands. Forest. Island, probably. Yeah, we'll draw with Soul the Harvest. Let's just produce a beast so it can attack. Now, Soul the Harvest is going to swing at Tameo. Maelstrom Wanderer is going to go for Sorin. Elspeth. Because we'll be able to kill her, and then Narset. Let's do it like that. It's great that we hit that Soul the Harvest. Because he has Trample, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Because he has Trample, Tamiyo's certainly going to take damage here. We'll be able to hit her down to 4. And we got a discard. Let's just drop a Temple. That was a very good turn for us. Elspeth died. We were able to knock Tamiyo out of her ultimate range. Now we just got to get rid of the rest of the Planeswalkers. Now, I'm not sure what his strategy is going to be here. We can keep producing hasty beasts here. It's interesting that these are different tokens. I guess one is from Thragtusk, that's right. I love these beasts. They're so cute. They look like you could have a pet. It's like a pet dog. Yeah, so he's going to have a board wipe or something here. And even if he does, we can play Maelstrom Wanderer next turn since we hit that Kodama's reach. So what's he casting here? 6 mana? He might play Oloro. He is slowly killing us. I mean, we've got to interact with him fairly quickly here. Teferi, ooh, that's a beating. Teferi is just an insane card. So we can untap Soul Ring, Mana Vault, probably the Signet, and Sunken Ruins. There it is. Yeah, he can produce a lot of mana this way. So he's going to have 8 mana. I mean, I would be surprised if we're dead here, depending on what he has. He's got a full grip. He's at 8 cards right now. This is a crazy game. I mean, we almost... Our opponent started with a mulligan. He played an Armageddon, which he got a lot of value off of. Obviously, we're ramping. But we followed up with... We had a Consecrated Sphinx in play, and we had a follow-up of Soul Ring, Mana Vault, and Gilded Lotus off of our Hedron Archive and Tranquil Thicket. What a crazy game. And the best part is, you know, next turn, if he can't deal with what we have in play, we can follow up with Maelstrom Wanderer and a Hasty Beast and probably get rid of Teferi. I can't let our opponent have this much mana. So there's an Elspeth. Maybe a Jace is coming up next. Okay, here comes his Planeswalker activations. Ooh, he had a Cyclonic Rift. Ooh, that's backbreaking. And he has enough to play it kind of no matter what next turn. He hit a Vamp Tutor off Sorin Grim Nemesis. So he's got a Cyclonic Rift in hand. He's got a Vampiric Tutor. He's probably regretting tapping his mana like he did. I would imagine, anyway. And since he's tapped out, we can go Erratic Portal if we need to. I'm wondering how are we going to get out of this? I think a Galvanic Blast would really be good here. That's one of the only ways I can see myself getting out of this one. There's the Rift. He just used it on my Lotus. That's interesting. I'm not sure if I agree with that. So Galvanic Blast would be good. Wipe out his Mana Vault, his Soul Ring. Okay. Let's produce a beast. Could return a token. So what we're going to do here is tap the Seadron Archive to make a Edric, I should say, if I can actually pronounce my cards. Draw a card off Soul. Let's make a Sakura Tri-Belter, draw another card off Soul. Hinterland Harbor is probably the land we'll play later. So we can attack with everything here. Next turn we have Garruk's Ultimate up. So, Soul the Harvest is going it to Fairy. Let's see, let's swing like this at Elspeth. Let's swing in 2 Beast at Tamio. Let's go ahead and get rid of her. I mean, he can block one. And let's go here to Narset. That's probably the one I'm least concerned with. Now let's send the rest at Sorin, so he just has less options here. We're going to draw a lot of cards. And we have enough mana to play the Galvanic Blast if we draw into it. Funny thing is, if we actually just attacked him with everything, we could do a lot of damage, but I need to deal with these Planeswalkers. I can't let him... I can't let him get another turn here. This game would be a lot different had he ultimated that Tamio, I think. I kind of think that was a mistake on his part. If he had ultimated that Tamio, he could have had this... I don't know what's in his hand. Obviously, he has 7 cards in hand. But he would be able to reuse the Cyclonic Rift over and over, which would be very good for him. And now we're very close to ultimating a Garruk. Depending on what we hit, we have a lot of options. We can cruise for 1 mana. Gotta get a Lotus, Erratic Portal. Okay. So he's just got a Sorin and Tamio. Probably trying to finish me off with that. So let's play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess there's no reason not to just use all 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And next turn we should have lethal. I mean, obviously, once again, it depends on what he can do. I have a feeling he can probably do a lot. He's sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. He can soar in here to ping me for a lot of damage. This is a tough, tough game. There's the Vamp Tutor. He could have upkeep that. I mean, I guess with Sorin... Ooh, is he going to get something that cost 11 mana with Vamp Tutor and kill me with it? Oh, man. That's spicy. Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Okay, so we're going to go to 3. Yeah, he he put a Vamp Tutor, Ugin. So our Garruk, though, is going to create so many worms, and they'll have haste. He's got to deal with this Garruk. Oh. Wow. So he's going to take an extra turn, play the Ugin, and finish me off. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, that's a good game. Wow. We were really close. Well, we almost got there. I think, you know, we're running a pretty Maelstrom Wanderer is pretty inherently strong, but our deck is a little janky, and we almost beat this Armageddon, you know, extra turn Planeswalker deck. Survive through a Wrath, a Geddon. This is a very funny game. So maybe we should have put all our resources into Sorin, beating Sorin. Well, okay, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and remember, be good to each other.